And good evening to you. Welcome to junior high sectional action on Central Illinois Sports. Tonight we're live from Pleasant Plains Middle School in Farmingdale, Illinois, as the Pikeland Lady Braves take on the Lincoln Leopards in this Class 3A 7th grade sectional championship action, with the winner playing in the state tournament on Saturday in Auburn. Good evening to you. I'm Charlie Hull. John's alongside tonight, as is Tim. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. An exciting evening for these two programs, trying to punch their ticket to the state tournament and keep their postseason runs alive. A lot to talk about here on the pregame show, including how these two teams have fared in their regular season, also in the postseason play, and we'll talk a little more about how these two teams match up as well. Glad you're alongside on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Back with more after this.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Midwest Snowy, your locally owned shaved ice business, is looking forward to seeing all of our loyal customers this summer. Come try one or all of our over 30 flavors, including sugar-free and the Snowy Natural line, which has no artificial dyes or flavoring. Check out our Facebook and Instagram pages to see our schedule. If you want to see us at your event, message us on Facebook or contact us at 217-730-8886. When the weather gets hot, come see us at Midwest Snowy, the cool part of summer.
Did you know that Prairieland FS doesn't just sell seed? They treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Growers trust Prairieland FS to deliver top-performing crop protection products that promise the best performance before, during, and after the growing season. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. It's Pleasant Plains Middle School. Farmingdale is the official location of this middle school, and it's the site for this 7th grade sectional championship between the Pikeland Lady Braves and the Springfield Lincoln Magnet Leopards. Glad you're with us. Glad to bring you the game on Central Illinois Sports, and we thank all of the sponsors for helping to bring this game to you this evening. We invite you to patronize them with your hard-earned dollars, and thank them for helping sponsor the broadcast here this evening and throughout the season. The squad from Springfield Lincoln Magnet, the Leopards, are 12-3 as they enter play this evening. They have their 3 losses on the season are to Springfield Jefferson 21-14, Chatham Glenwood 35-28, and Urbana Middle School 23-18. So all 3 pretty good sized schools. They have wins over Decatur Robertson 47-3, Springfield Christ the King 30-18, Bloomington Junior High 39-6, Springfield Franklin 33-27. They beat Springfield Washington 30-4. They defeated Riverton 38-7, beat Lincoln Junior High 53-1, and beat Bluffs 28-17. In the postseason, the Leopards have wins over Riverton 49-2, New Berlin 27-22, and won the championship in an upset over Springfield Little Flower by a score of 39-27. The Lady Braves enter tonight's contest with an undefeated record of 23-0 on the season. They have wins in the regular season over Mendon Unity 39-8, Virginia 54-5, North Green 39-3, Western 47-2, Quincy Junior High 42-14, Macomb 34-11, Rushville Schuyler Industry 44-19, Jacksonville Middle School 53-2, Mount Sterling of Brown County 61-3, Camp Point Central 55-7, Pleasant Plains 41-8, Liberty 37-12. That was their closest game of the season. Payson Seymour 63-7, Calhoun 47-9, Quincy St. Peter 48-14, Carthage 52-12, Springfield Little Flower 49-7, and Chatham Glenwood 42-10. In postseason play, they had wins over Camp Point Central 48-18 and Petersburg Portage Junior High 46-19. So some common opponents between the two programs, one of them being Springfield Little Flower, one of them being Chatham Glenwood. The Lady Braves defeated Chatham Glenwood 42-10, whereas the Leopards lost that contest by 7, and the Lady Braves beat Little Flower 49-7, with the squad from Lincoln defeating Little Flower by 12. But you can throw all of that out. Records don't mean anything at this point. That's why they are playing the contest, and that's why these two teams are going to go out and give it their all this evening. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Both teams out of the court warming up in preparation of this contest. A big contingent from the Pikeland side of things, including their student section, arriving at the gym here this evening. Always a great thing to see the kids out and rooting on their teammates in postseason action. We pause for a timeout on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Back with more after this.
Pittsfield Mayor Gary Mendenhall and the First Lady of Pittsfield, Christy Mendenhall, are very proud of the PCS Lady Braves. We know how hard you have worked, and it's great to see you chasing your dreams in the postseason. Play hard, show good sportsmanship, and you'll always be winners to us. Good luck today from Pittsfield Mayor Gary Mendenhall and Christy. Wildcat Car Wash, located in Barry, Illinois, wishes the PCS Lady Braves the best in today's postseason game. Owners Corey and Gina Sherman and their family are proud to support all of the area teams and organizations. When you need to clean your car, think Wildcat Car Wash in Barry. Go Lady Braves, we are very proud of you. Damon Emmerich, loan officer at Great Rivers Bank, is a proud supporter of all area schools, teams, and student participants. Let Damon and the Great Rivers Bank team show you how easy the home loan process can be. Call Damon Emmerich at 217-285-4404. That's 217-285-4404, or check them out online at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The Mashoffs LLC is a hog production company headquartered in Carlisle, Illinois, with a footprint spanning 6 states. The company has over 100 years of hog production experience and is one of the largest family-owned hog production networks in North America, with 150,000 sows and nearly 500 independent farms. The company has approximately 900 employees who focus on creating environmentally and economically sustainable hog production systems. Each year, the company raises enough hogs to provide pork to more than 15 million consumer households. The Mashoffs Progressive Farming family style. Visit www.themashoffs.com for more information and to apply today.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Barry, Liberty, and Hannibal. Great Rivers Bank is here to serve the entire area with the banking service you need close to where you live. Learn more at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Both teams out on the court in preparation of tonight's 7th grade sectional championship. Just a single game in the postseason when it comes to the sectional, so the winner of this game will play in the state tournament in Auburn. They will play at 10 o'clock in the morning at Auburn Junior High School, and we would follow the Lady Braves if they're able to win this contest here tonight. Other games going on around the state of Illinois in the Class 3A 7th grade. It is Lisle taking on Lockport Kelvin Grove. Sauk Village Rickover is playing Beecher. Pontiac taking on Washington Middle School. Aledo Mercer County plays Chillicothe. Paris Mayo will take on Newton Jasper County. Downs Tri-Valley plays Monticello. And then Litchfield plays Staunton. So those are the teams still left playing in action here. And they'll all arrive in Auburn on Saturday. This sectional winner, just going to try to pick this out real quick if we can decipher that. This is the sectional number 7, I believe, out of 8. 7 and 8 will play one another, so the winner of this game will play the winner of Litchfield and Staunton. Litchfield's 20-2, Staunton's 21-0 coming into that contest this evening. So you see a lot of good records when it comes to this time of the postseason, and a lot of teams that haven't played a ton of close games, kind of like we've seen from the Lady Braves on their season. They really have not played a close contest within 20 points on the year. So you always kind of wonder how teams will react if they get into a game that is a little bit closer. Of course, a couple of these young ladies played on the team last year that finished runner-up in Class 7th grade when they were 6th graders. So they do have some postseason experience already in their back pocket, so not a completely new thing for a couple of these players, but for several of them, it'll be the first time they step into a game with a chance to play in a state tournament. A good crowd on hand here at Pleasant Plains Middle School on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Let your friends know they can watch the game tonight on Central Illinois Sports, and that's because of the sponsors who are helping to bring it to you this evening. Let's hear from some of them right now.
The team at Great Mortgage would like to wish good luck to Lincoln McCartney and the Lady Braves in their upcoming game. Good luck, girls. We are super proud of you. For all your home purchase and refinancing needs, call Donald McCartney and his team at Great Mortgage, 847-727-9312. Great Mortgage can help you with all your home purchase and refinancing needs. Licensed in 10 states, Great Mortgage is an equal housing lender. Good luck, Lady Braves.
Allen Auto Sales is the place to go for all of your pre-owned vehicle needs. We make the car buying process simple and are here to meet all of our customers' needs. Allen Auto Sales is located next to Pizza Hut in Pittsfield. Call us at 217-430-6372. That's 217-430-6372 for Allen Auto Sales, saying good luck to the Lady Braves in today's game. Central States Fiber are the local experts for all fiber installation services. Central States Fiber is also now offering custom underground boring services and can assist you with in-ground dog fence installation. Call Tyler Hill and Central States Fiber at 217-491-2874. That's 491-2874 for Central States Fiber. Wishing the Lady Braves good luck in today's game. Frank and Joe Gary McCartney are proud to support the PCS Lady Braves and wish them the best of luck in today's game. It's great to see the many hours of hard work, preparation, and dedication are paying off in such a positive manner. Do your best and continue to dream big. Good luck today to the Lady Braves from Frank and Joe Gary McCartney. Tom Womble's Dozing and Tiling has been serving the Pike County and surrounding area for 29 years. We offer all forms of conservation work, dry dams, terracing, waterways, seep tile, system tiling with complete GPS and mapping systems, ponds, lakes, draining dishes, brush clearing, wildlife pond, and much, much more. Call Womble's Dozing and Tiling today for your fall and winter needs. Call Tom at 217-242-3375. That's 217-242-3375 for Tom Womble's Dozing and Tiling.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We're about 5.5 minutes away from the Star Spangled Banner. The starting lineups in the play-by-play between the Pikeland Lady Braves and the Springfield Lincoln Leopards. A magnet school is Springfield Lincoln. It's been in existence for quite a while now. Their bookkeeper tells me she's been keeping book for this Lincoln Leopard group for 30 years. So the boys have had some success over time, but not much on the girls' side. This is one of the first times they've advanced like this in the postseason, so exciting times for the Lady Leopards here tonight. And the Lady Braves, of course, won the regional and sectional last year, placing second in the 7th grade. The 8th grade team plays for the regional championship tomorrow night in Pittsfield at 6 o'clock, so we hope you'll get out and support them in that contest as well. For this Lady Braves team, what's made them successful? Well, a lot of it is on the defensive side. They get a lot of turnovers and get out and transition quite a bit. They have two very good shooters in Lincoln McCartney and Reese Ramsey. Both of them are, I would say, ahead of the game when it comes to shooting the basketball at this point in most 7th graders' career on the basketball side. And they also do a good job. They just play really hard. They also have a lot of kids who are just very knowledgeable about the game. And that really helps. They anticipate things. They can see things before they happen a lot of times. It's just a group that's got a fairly high basketball IQ for really where they are in their basketball career. This Lady Leopard squad who pulled upsets. They were the 4 seed in their own regional. They've been dealing with some COVID issues. They actually had 2 players who didn't play at all in the regional, and we're down to as few as 5 players at one point in the regional contest. So they're just trying to get healthy, and glad to see them all out here able to play in this contest here this evening because, it's all about these kids having a good time making these memories that hopefully will last a lifetime with their teammates. We pause for a break here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Keys to the game your way next.
You deserve the best when it comes to your finances. C&B Bank and Trust offers a wide variety of loans to fit your needs. No matter what stage of life you're in, we want to help you get ahead so you can focus on what's important, like your family and your future. Stop by your Pittsfield location and see Noel Flessner or Jim Sanderson today. C&B Bank and Trust, helping to open doors since 1854. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Hey, Lady Braves, have a great time at the state tournament and make sure you do your best and have a good time and have fun. This message brought to you from Donna and Bryce Gleckler. Donna and Bryce just want you to have a ball as you experience the state tournament, being with your teammates, and seeing the student body root you on. Congratulations to the Pikeland Community School Braves and their run to the state tournament from Bryce and Donna Gleckler.
Steve's Crane Service and owner Keith Crane are proud to bring you this contest featuring the PCS Braves. Steve's Crane Service has been in business since 1991, based in Sherman, Illinois. We specialize in placing trusses on new home builds. We travel over a 100-mile radius for all customers. Call Steve's Crane Service at 217-971-1819. That's 217-971-1819. Good luck, Lady Braves, from Steve's Crane Service. Farmers State Bank proudly supports the communities it serves, and we wish the Pikeland Community School Lady Braves the best of luck in the IESA postseason. As the area's top-ranked ag bank, we are proud to serve our customers from 6 locations in Pittsfield, Winchester, Whitehall, Jerseyville, and Hull. Farmers State Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender, saying, go Lady Braves. Proudly supporting the PCS Lady Braves postseason run is Bella Reese Lawn Care. Owner Heath Ramsey providing quality lawn care and snow removal service in the Springfield, Illinois area. Call 217-801-2930. That's 217-801-2930 for Bella Reese Lawn Care. Wishing the Lady Braves good luck.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Hey, check out those CD rates right now from Great Rivers Bank. They've got locations in Pittsfield, Berrien, Liberty, and Hannibal. So they're never too far away. Plus, they're always at your fingertips at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Well, the buzzer is sounded. They're bringing both the teams to their benches. We pause for our final timeout on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. When we come back, starting lineups play-by-play is Pikeland and Lincoln go head-to-head on Central Illinois Sports.
A proud sponsor of the Lady Braves this postseason is Willman Farms Incorporated. Willman Farms Incorporated is a father and son operation taking pride in their work, providing custom farming services in the Pike County area. Call Josh at 217-242-1121 for all of your custom farming needs. That's 217-242-1121 for Willman Farms Incorporated, wishing the Lady Braves a successful postseason.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
You're ready to make your dream kitchen and bathroom a reality. Find inspiration at Pike County Lumber in Pittsfield. It starts with a 3D design so you can see every angle and every custom detail. Traditional style or the newest trends. We'll create a design to fit your lifestyle. Your custom kitchen and bathroom will have the features that you need. A large versatile island for work or entertaining. Quartz countertops. Quality onyx that offers dozens of colors. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
When I'm driving in my car with my family, I've got 2 kids and a wife, and 4 of us are driving a car, we literally get excited when we see a DOT truck. It's actually a sense of pride.
Why I would encourage anyone to work at DOT. We take care of each other.
The company continues to grow and expand.
That to me is what brings me to work every day and that I enjoy.
Diversity, culture, family, all of those things, if you want them, you should be at DOT.
It's time to meet the starters in this contest. Our starting lineups this evening brought to you in part by Bowlers Universe. Hey, they're watching the game tonight at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield. They're open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Fridays until midnight, Saturdays 4 to midnight. They'll have a band for your entertainment this Saturday evening as Rabina Groove will be on hand. Go check them out at 7 o'clock on Saturday at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield. The visiting team will be the Pikeland Lady Braves. Jimmy Sanderson, their head coach, assisted by Frank McCartney and Sidney Himmelman. They're 23-0 on the year. They'll start at a guard, a 7th grader, Lincoln McCartney. At a guard, a 7th grader, Reese Ramsey. And at a guard, a 7th grader, Bailey Hill. At a forward, a 7th grader, Paige Willman. And at a forward, a 7th grader, Kinley Griggs. Griggs, Willman, Hill, Ramsey, and McCartney for the Lady Braves. For the Springfield Lincoln Magnet Lady Leopards, their head coach is Shaquila Quarles Lee. Assistants are Regina Porter, Dominique Lee, and Michael Chandler. They'll start the following. They'll start at a guard, Deja Carter. At a second guard, Simone Banks. And at a guard, it's Layla Knox. At a forward, Abigail Mallett. And at the other forward, Essence Johnson. Johnson, Mallett, Knox, Banks, and Carter for the Lincoln Leopards. Starting lineup is also brought to you in part by Illini Express, here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Monday through Saturday. Illini Express sees patients ages 18 months and older with no appointment necessary. Learn more about the services offered at Illini Express by visiting IlliniHospital.org. The Leopards are in the home white uniforms, the black numbers and gold trim. The Lady Braves are wearing the reds tonight with the white numbers and white lettering. Sit back and enjoy junior high sectional action on Central Illinois Sports. Jumping center for the Lady Braves is Kinley Griggs. It'll be Abigail Mallett for the squad from Springfield Lincoln. 3-man refereeing crew ready to go in this one. Around the stage end of this gymnasium at Pleasant Plains Middle School. The tip is up and controlled by Lincoln. Knox has the basketball into the front court against the man-to-man. Left side, here's a 3-ball on the way. Mallett, it's off the rim, hits the standard above the basket, no good. Ball to bounce to Pikeland, length of the court to go. It looks like the Leopards want to do a little pressing action here. 5:51 to play in the opening quarter. 6-minute quarters in junior high basketball. Lincoln McCartney has it in the backcourt. Long pass across comes to Hill. Works it down low. Griggs bumps into the defender and is fouled. Essence Johnson called for the foul. Her first, team first. Ball out of bounds underneath for Pikeland. McCartney will be the trigger person here against the defense. They'll get it in. It's a ball knocked loose. Run down by Hill. She'll attack down low. Good find to Griggs off the window and in for two. And an early 2-0 advantage for the Pikeland Lady Braves on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. Mallett gets it on the inbounds pass. Hounded from behind by Ramsey. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be sideline out of bounds in the backcourt for the Leopards. The Springfield Lincoln Leopards, the 4 seed in their own regional. The clock's still running. It needs to stop. Last night they couldn't get it going. Now it's stopped. They've got the button backwards. Into the front court on the drive is Mallett. She'll drive and have it stripped and stolen away. First turnover of the contest. Into the front court, they'll bring it to Hill. Hill will attack down low. She's bumped and fouled. And she will.
And the clock is running now. The clock is running.
They've got the button backwards on the clock.
Is running.
And they got to get that fixed. The foul was whistled against Carter. Clock ran the entire time. They've taken the ball out of bounds here. Now when they'll inbound it, it'll stop. Here's a shot put up by Griggs, no good. Rebound Willman on the weak side on the offensive side.
Now the clock is not running.
It's not running now. It's messed up. Now they'll get it flipped around. They've lost about 30 seconds of game clock there, though. McCartney down low, finds Griggs off the window, misses the layup. Rebound down to Willman, trying to go back up. Can't do so, works it back out. Ramsey, and she'll be called for a travel. So the first turnover of the evening whistled against the Lady Braves. 4:53 to play in the first. Both teams still trying to settle in here. In sectional action, Johnson will be the trigger person. She'll get it into Simone Banks. Banks throws it away. Ramsey steal, layup up and good. 4-0 Lady Braves. Off of another turnover this time. Here's Carter. She'll work it toward the front court, toward the sideline. They are trying to trap her there. Now a traveling going to be called. And Lincoln will turn it over for the third time in this affair. That's what this Lady Braves team does to people. They really pressure teams and get a lot of baskets because of it. Lincoln McCartney will be the person to throw it in. They'll get Jimmy Sanderson back in the coaching box.
The coaching box is the whole length.
No, they can't come all the way to half court here. You can go to the baseline. Here's McCartney. She gets it to Ramsey. Back out to McCartney on the wing. Pressured out there by Banks. Over to Hill. Hill with a shot fake and a drive. Out between the circles to McCartney. 4:20 to play in the first quarter. Top of the key, Ramsey. Works on the wing to McCartney. Bounce pass down low, Griggs off the window and in for 2. Griggs with a basket makes it 6-0, and the Lincoln Leopards want a timeout. 4:11 to play in the first, 6-0. Lady Braves on top. Back with you after this.
Seed selection is one of the important decisions required to achieve yield goals. Logan Agri-Service represents top seed lines in the industry like Lewis Hybrids, Stein Seed, and AgriGold, and focuses on products developed to meet or exceed our customers' expectations. Sit down with one of our experienced local seed experts who will work with you to help select top-producing corn hybrids and soybean varieties tailored for your specific soils and fertility levels. Or visit us online at loganag.com. Logan Agri-Service, serving agriculture since 1962.
4:11 to play in the first, a 6-0 Lady Brave advantage on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. Trucks for all of your diesel repair needs, 217-922-0044. Coach Shaquila Quarles-Lee called the timeout, the first by the Leopards. Trying to get the ball in bounds. It does come to Mallet. Mallet will take it up the sideline here, trying to avoid the double team. Throws it up in the corner, that's to Carter. Deja Carter had the ball knocked loose, and it's stolen away. Ripped out of there by Griggs. Into the front court comes McCartney. Long pass down to Hill. Hill off the window and in for 2. 8-0 Lady Braves. 3:50 to play in the opening quarter. Here's a pass in the backcourt to Mallet. Mallet will take it across, has a full head of steam. Now has the ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lincoln Leopards on the baseline. Good to see the Lady Braves being supported by so many of their classmates and the cheerleaders here tonight. Into the contest for the first time is Megan Heffington, the 7th grader for this Lady Brave squad. One of the taller players on the team is Heffington. Ball on the wing is Mallet now. She'll fire away from downtown, no good. And the rebound down to Bailey Hill for the Lady Braves. She'll retreat now and now work it back into the front court to Ramsey. Ramsey's not been able to get free from the outside. She and McCartney both can really shoot it, but good pressure here by Springfield Lincoln. Here's a pass down low. Heffington into the game and in for 2. 10-0 the lead. 3:17 to play in the first. Here comes Knox across. Stolen away by Griggs. Griggs will find McCartney. McCartney with her eyes down the court. She'll pass it, and it's stolen away. Picked out of the air here by Carter. Deja Carter on the run into the front court. Trying to cross over Ramsey. Ball knocked loose. Now she's on the floor. Griggs ties her up, and that'll be a turnover on the alternating possession arrow here. Turnover number 8. On the Lincoln Leopards. 3 minutes to play in the first, halfway through the first quarter in this Class 3A 7th grade sectional. Into the contest for the first time is Ja'Kezia Broomfield for Springfield Lincoln. She'll replace Abigail Mallet. 10-0 the Lady Braves lead. On the attack here. Ramsey to McCartney on the wing. Right back to Ramsey in the lane. Ramsey up, rattles in and out, no good. Griggs there to clean up the glass and put it in for 2. And makes the lead a dozen now. Knox brings it toward the front court. Stripped away by Ramsey, but her foot was on the sideline, so no steal here, no turnover either way. Lady Braves doing what they want to do, though, getting the Leopards to the sideline and trying to trap them there. Referee goes over to make sure the clock is right now. He says that on button is to the right and the off is to the left. 2:42 to play in the first. 12-0 the Pikeland lead. Inbounds pass stolen away. Lincoln McCartney on the run out. 1-on-3 into the front court. Floater up left hand. Good by McCartney. Larceny on the layup for Lincoln. And it makes it 14-10. Or 14-0. Oh, I don't know where 10 came from, but it's not. 2:28 to play in the first. Here's a pass deflection now by Heffington. Into the front court. Back is Ramsey. Layup up off the window and in for 2. 16-0 Lady Braves. The pressure just really giving the Leopards some trouble. Inbounds pass comes to Carter. And a foul going to be called on Lincoln McCartney.
That'll be McCartney's first and the team first against the Lady Braves. Ball out of bounds underneath the basket to Lincoln.
2:13 to play in the opening quarter. Johnson will be the person to throw it in. Gets it to Layla Knox. Knox dribbles through the double team. Ramsey, steal, layup, good. 18-0. And now we'll have a young lady,
here.
Layla Knox, a little shaken up. She says she's fine. A little frustrated here are the Leopards, and Knox will sit down, get a little breather as Mallet will come in. This is what Pikeland's done to every team they've played this year, quite honestly. Turn them over 11 times in the first 3 minutes and 55 seconds. It's a lot of pressure defense. Mallett into the front court. Long pass in the corner to Carter. Carter will work it out top. Bounce pass across on the right side. Banks for a three. Tried to bank it in. No good. Heffington with the board. Outlet pass to McCartney. Wants to push the tempo into the front court. Hill. Hill down low. Finds Griggs. What a find. Count the basket. And an and one opportunity coming up for Kinley Griggs.
That foul is going to be called against Ja'Kezia Broomfield. That'll be her first and the team third against Lincoln. To the free throw line goes Kinley Griggs, shooting one.
Griggs having a good night on the rebounding side and the scoring side, trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play, unable to do so, and Carter gets the rebound. Gets the ball to Mallett. Mallett will work it into the front court. Pass down across the way. Banks, shot up no good. Rebound down to Griggs. Griggs clears them out with the elbows to Ramsey on the run into the front court. On the right-hand bounce. Goes to the left hand. Shot up no good. Rebound down to Heffington. High glass won't fall. Rebound this time out of bounds. Last touched by Griggs. It'll be the Lincoln Leopards on the attack here. 1:27 to play in the first. On the Truck scoreboard, it's a 20-0 Pikeland lead. Mallett with it in the backcourt. Working across. Ball knocked loose. On the floor after it is McCartney. And they'll call a foul on the Leopards, I believe. It's going to go against Mallett.
Yeah, that'll be Mallett's first, I believe, team fifth.
Yeah. No, it's not the fifth. It's the third team foul. They have too many fouls.
Oh, okay.
Fourth,
team third.
maybe.
Fourth, okay.
Yeah. 1:21 to play in the first. It'll be Pikeland ball. Lincoln McCartney knew what was going on, but she was about the only player on the court there for a moment who knew whose ball it was going to be. She knew because she got fouled. Hill right back to Ramsey in the lane into a quadruple team. Works it out to McCartney. Had the ball knocked loose and stolen away. Ripped out of her hands that time by Mallett, and McCartney will be called for the reach-in foul. She'll pick up her second and the team second.
McCartney second, team second. It'll be a ball out of bounds on the sideline to Lincoln.
Into the contest is Paige Willman once again as McCartney goes to the bench. 1:09 to play in the first, and Jimmy Sanderson wants the timeout for the Lady Braves. 1:09 to play first quarter. 20-0 is the advantage for Pikeland. Back with you after this.
When choosing internet and Wi-Fi service to meet your family's education needs, it pays to do your homework. You'll learn that Cascom, with fast, reliable speeds up to 1 gig, powered by whole home adaptive Wi-Fi, is the right choice. School has changed, and so should your internet. Contact Cascom and upgrade to the internet speed and whole home Wi-Fi your family needs.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
1:09 to play in the first. Timeout by Jimmy Sanderson was the first by the Braves. 20-0 is the Lady Braves lead. It's Lincoln basketball. The bounce pass is tipped but run down by Mallett. Mallett on the dribble across, and a reach-in foul here as Ramsey, I believe, is going to be called for this one. Let's wait and see what the official tells us. It is going to be whistled against. I think he said Ramsey.
He said 14, actually, but...
No, 14, so we'll call it against Ramsey. Her first, team third. Inbounds pass stolen away by Ramsey. Ramsey's got Willman out in front. Finds her there. Bounce pass, lost her footing, and it's called for traveling. Just got a little off balance to Willman that time, so a turnover on the Lady Braves is their fourth. 59.6 seconds to play in the first. 20-0 is the Lady Braves advantage here. Ball out of bounds to the Lincoln Leopards. Length of the court to go. Inbounds pass is tipped. Hill trying to pester the ball handler, and she'll be called for the reach.
That'll be Hill's first and the team fourth. It'll be ball out of bounds. Length of the court to go once again for Lincoln. Will not be able to run the baseline now, though.
Jimmy Sanderson is trying to implore his team just to play defense. He's saying, don't reach, just guard.
Yeah.
Everybody's still a little excited, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
A little excitable here. Deja Carter with it in the backcourt. She'll get it to the middle to Mallett. Mallett on the left wing, 50 seconds. Pull up three, no good. Rebound loose underneath. Griggs has another board. Her 8. She really fights hard for the rebounds. Into the front court comes Ramsey. Ramsey off the screen from Hill. Dribble drive in. Floater up right hand. Good. Ramsey another 2. 22-0 Braves. 33 seconds to play in the first. Mallett takes it across. She's trying to get open to get her team on the board. Against Ramsey. Works off of the screen. Gets a good look for a 3. No good. Rebound pulled in by Willman, and she'll be bumped from behind and fouled. Foul whistled here against Blessing Awater. So Blessing Awater called for her first, 5th team foul. Here comes Layla Knox back into the game. She replaces Awater. Also McCartney returns for Pikeland. Paige Willman sits down. 20.1 seconds to play in the first period. 22-0 is the Lady Braves lead, and they're on the attack here. 12-3 is the squad from Lincoln. The Leopards have had a really good season, but they find themselves with a big deficit they're facing right here. On the wing, it's Ramsey. In the corner, McCartney, 4-3, good. From downtown, it's Lincoln McCartney to make it 25-0. 3 seconds, 2, 1. The shot will not come because it's turned over as the buzzer sounds, and after a quarter, it's the Pikeland Lady Braves out and running 25-0 over the Lincoln Leopards. Back with second quarter play-by-play after this.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
Ready to start the second quarter. It's a 25-0 Lady Brave lead over the Leopards of Springfield Lincoln on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. And Tim has a look at shooting percentages after one.
After the first quarter, the Leopards are shooting 0 for 6 from 3 and 0 for 7 from the field. And the Braves are shooting 11 for 15 from the field and 1 for 1 from 3.
And here's Kinley Griggs trying to steal the inbounds pass. It's a fight for it. She and Layla Knox both working hard, and it'll be Lady Braves basketball.
That Knox slid and knocked it out right at the end there. She was fighting hard for it.
Good hustle, but a turnover on the Leopards. And that's been a bugaboo in this one for them. Hill to inbound, looks for Ramsey inside. She'll go up under and in for 2 more. Ramsey with another bucket to make it 27-0. Ramsey with 10. Across the time stripe comes Knox. She throws a pass. That is run down. On the right side, Carter. Try to work it down though. Megan Heffington picks it out of the air and gets the steal. Heffington, good post interior defense. Into the front court, Ramsey. Down low, they get it to Griggs on the block. She'll muscle her way up. It's tied up. A held ball. It'll stay with the Lady Braves. Nice job on the defensive side by the Leopards that time, and Abigail Mallett. Into the contest for the Leopards will come Essence Johnson. She'll replace Jacasia Broomfield. Out of bounds to Pikeland on the baseline here. 5:30 to play in the half. Inbounds pass, there's Griggs. Shot up, no good. Hacked in the act as Essence Johnson is called for the foul. Johnson will be whistled for her second, and the 6th team foul, I do believe. Tim is correct. 5:28 to play in the half, and to the free throw line is Kinley Griggs.
Griggs' first is up, and it falls through. Makes her 1 for 2 from the free throw line now.
Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper. They have been serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you.
Griggs makes them both and makes it a 29-0 Pikeland lead.
Into the front court, Mallett with it. She'll drive in. Shot up, no good. Fouled, and she'll shoot 2 shots. So Mallett at the free throw line, trying to put her squad on the board as Griggs whistled for the foul. It's the 5th team foul against Pikeland, and individually against Griggs, it is her first.
Mallett shooting a couple. 29-0 the score, 5:23 to go in the first half of play. Pikeland Lady Braves with the lead over the Lincoln Leopards. And first is up and going to bounce off, no good.
Damon Emmerich, loan officer at Great Rivers Bank, is here to help you with your next auto, residential, or commercial loan. Give Damon Emmerich a call, 217-285-4404.
Abigail Mallett with her second attempt now. She dribbles, spins, eyes the bucket up with the second, and she makes it 29-1.
So Lincoln on the board with 5:23 to play in the second period. Now they're having a little pressure on their side. Ramsey breaks the press on the dribble, drives into the front court, little step back, pulls it out on the wing to Hill. Hill on the dribble, across to Ramsey. Ramsey fakes now, drives, little pull-up jump shot, in and out, no good. Rebound down to Heffington, her putback won't fall. Rebound this time to Ramsey on the offensive glass. She'll put it back up, won't go. Rebound Griggs, shot no good. Rebound Griggs again, missed it. Rebound tipped around, and Lincoln now comes out of there with it. Layla Knox on the run into the front court. So Pikeland with a lot of chances. Knox coast to coast, layup up no good. Rebound down to Willman, and she's fouled by Knox. So we'll walk to the other end and shoot the one and bonus as Layla Knox called for the reach-in foul.
Tim, how many fouls is that on Knox? Her first?
Her first, team 7th,
yep.
And a one and bonus here. And it should be Willman at the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. Lincoln McCartney back in for the Lady Braves. Willman is a 7th grader. She will shoot a one and bonus here. Ball administered, and we're ready to roll here for Paige Willman at the stripe.
Willman's shot is up and good. She'll get the bonus as she makes it.
Real Net and Twine, located north of Pittsfield, across from the airport, your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, benches, and much, much more. Stop by and see Smilin' Rick and Tracy Reel at Real Net and Twine, or call 285-5013.
Makes the score 30-1 now, 4:48 to go in the first half. Pikeland with the lead. She makes the second one also, 2 for 2 from there as Willman.
Good trip to the stripe by Willman. Into the front court comes Mallett. She drives in, and it's going to get called for a double dribble. Turnover on the Leopards here with 4:42 to play in the half. Pikeland back on the attack, leading 31-1 on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. Into the front court come the Lady Braves. McCartney in the corner to Heffington. Waits for Ramsey. Back to the corner, McCartney. Looks in the paint now. Little high-low action with Willman. Willman lost her balance again. Left side it goes to Hill. Hill will throw the bounce pass out to McCartney. Works it around to Ramsey. Down to Heffington. She will throw it back out to Ramsey. Ramsey dribble drive, gets to the rim and missed the shot. Rebound down to Willman. She'll put it back up, no good. Rebound this time, grabbed out of the air by Mallett. She wants to push it into the front court for the Leopards. Coast to coast, Mallett off the window, no good, and Heffington with another board. To McCartney, 4 minutes to play in the half. Into the front court, Hill. Hill to McCartney. On the left side, Ramsey. Baseline, Willman. Willman a little hesitant with it, back out to Ramsey. Not a lot of threes shot in this game for the Lady Braves so far. Now here's a pass, and it's stolen away by Knox, and then a foul going to be called either against McCartney or Ramsey. McCartney would be her third.
That foul is going to go against Ramsey. That'll be her second, and the team 6th against the Lady Braves. It'll be ball out of bounds on the sideline to Lincoln.
Springfield Lincoln and Jimmy Sanderson of Pittsfield wants the timeout. 3:46 to play in the half. It's 31-1. Pikeland on top, and we're back with you after this timeout.
This is Alexis, nurse practitioner.
This is Dr. John Olson. He is the best neurosurgeon.
Well, I paid her to say that.
However.
Many of the patients that Alexis sees, we talk about that day, and we're able to collaborate real time on the patients.
Having another provider that's not a surgeon work with the surgeon, I think you get the best of both worlds. If you have any neck or back pain, come see us in the Spine Center.
.346 to play in the half. It's Leopards basketball out of bounds on the sideline in the front court here. Bounce pass coming. They'll get the ball in out front to Carter. She'll dribble around. Throw pass picked out of there by Willman. Willman gets it to Ramsey. Ramsey on the run into the front court. Crosses over, drives in, shot up no good. And a blocking foul going to be called against Layla Knox. The Leopards fans don't necessarily agree with the call, but I believe there was a block. Layla Knox called for the foul.
Tim, how many fouls on Knox now?
Two.
Two on her teammate. And to the free throw line goes Ramsey, shooting a couple. Her first is off to the right, no good.
Pike County Concrete, when you need concrete for your next job or project, give Pike County Concrete a call, 217-285-5548, with locations at Pittsfield and Jacksonville.
She'll miss them both, and Lincoln with the rebound.
On the run into the front court is Deja Carter. Carter drives baseline, up and underneath, gets the pass inside to Johnson, back out left side, three ball on the way, Simone Banks, no good. And Willman gets the rebound to McCartney, into the front court, Bailey Hill. Hill shot up, count it, and she's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line for the and one opportunity. With 3:17 to play in the half.
Hill makes the shot, makes it 33 to 1, 3:17 to go, as Charlie told you.
Foul on Essence Johnson. She'll pick up her third foul of the first half and the 8th team foul. Here's Griggs back in. Willman sits down for the Lady Braves.
They put that foul on the wrong side, Charlie.
Nope, they have him right up there.
Okay.
Hill for the and one. Rattles in and out, no good. There's Ramsey, though, for the rebound. She'll put it back up. Missed it on the turnaround. And the rebound this time is saved in bounds, but right back to Ramsey. She wants to pull it out top to McCartney. Lady Braves keep the possession here, leading 33 to 1. 3:05 to play in the half. On the Trucks LLC scoreboard. Here's Ramsey on the dribble drive. Takes the pass across to McCartney. Quickly down low, throws it out of bounds. It was too far for Heffington, and a turnover on the Lady Braves. Length of the court to go for Lincoln as Pikeland is pulled back into the half court man-to-man defense. Banks with the ball, works off of the screen. Now Hill is going to tie her up. It'll be a held possession. Stay with the Lincoln Leopards on the alternating possession arrow. Out of bounds on the sideline in front of the Pikeland bench for Lincoln as Essence Johnson will throw it in. Essence looking, she'll throw a pass that's tipped, but she's actually going to run it down. Good hustle by the inbounder in Johnson. It's a pass to Simone Banks. Banks out front. Has already picked up the dribble and now throws a pass that's stolen away by Hill. Hill into the front court to McCartney. McCartney attacks, shot up no good. Rebound down to Ramsey. She'll put it up, won't fall. Gets her own board again, no good. Gets her own rebound again, no good, and she's fouled. So free throw attempt at the two shots, I should say, at the stripe here for Ramsey coming up. So Lady Braves just keep attacking defensively. Layla Knox called for the foul, and she'll pick up her third. So two players with 3 fouls.
Team 9th now for the Lincoln Leopards.
You're going to see people get tossed out of this one before it's over from the stands.
I'd say that's
I have
probably true,
strange feeling about how this is going.
First one is up and good for Ramsey. She'll get another. Makes it 34 to 1, 2:25 to go in the half.
This is breaking news here, John, but you're down 34 to 1. It's not the referee's fault. It's just the other team is that much better at this point. Here's Simone Banks with the ball, has it stolen away by Griggs. Ball knocked loose now. They're going to say it was touched last by Deja Carter and be Pikeland ball. Banks now on the ground and looks to be injured. They'll get a sub in for her in Broomfield. And now Coach Quarles Lee will come out and take a look at his player.
She kind of fell down and rolled over on top of the ball, which I'm sure does not feel very good.
Yeah, she and Griggs went head-to-head there, and Griggs the larger athlete at this point, just about a head taller than Banks. Griggs making sure she's okay. Hey, check out the Moose Lodge 420. They have their Friday meal specials each week. I believe it's, I should look this up, but I believe it's ham and beans. I'll check that for sure. I know it's cornbread, and they have regular and jalapeno cornbread this week at the Moose Lodge on West Washington Street. The food's hot, the drinks are cold at Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield. And they'll have the young lady go to the bench, and it'll be, I think it should be red ball here.
I was going to say, it should be a red ball, yeah. The ball was knocked out of bounds by White.
Again, Lincoln McCartney knew what was going on. If you don't know what's going on, just ask Lincoln McCartney. She's usually pretty on it. Comes from her mom's side, of course. 2:13 to play in the half. 34-1, the advantage for the Braves. Here's McCartney out top, and they'll call an offensive foul against Ramsey.
That'll be Ramsey's third. And
so she's got 3, and McCartney has 2. And so 2:08 to play in the half. Should be the 17th foul, but it's a player control foul.
Yeah.
Willman back in. Ramsey sits down.
They have 8 now on the board. Is that right, Charlie?
Yeah, it could be the 18th foul.
Okay.
Into the front court with it is Carter. She'll work the dribble against Hill. Back out behind the arc, it goes to Knox. Knox going to pull up for a deep 3, no good, and the rebound is loose, tied up, and it'll be Pikeland ball on the alternating possession area. Tell you what, the Lady Braves really do a nice job going after the rebound on both ends.
They do a good job of making sure the other team isn't in there, too, so really box them out well.
1:49 to play in the half. Tim, is it 35-1? Check that for me. I have 34, but the scoreboard has 35. We'll check it in a moment. Here's Heffington. There's a pass in the middle. Too hot to handle for Willman, but then Hill steals it right back. So the two teams trade the turnovers here. Bailey Hill on the dribble. He bounces it with the right hand, gets it out to McCartney. Most of the stuff runs through her on this offensive attack. Now back to Hill. Hill on the right side. Work it around the perimeter. McCartney now to Willman. Bounces it inside to Griggs. She travels and will be called for it here. So length of the court to go for the Leopards.
Griggs got kind of tangled up there at the end.
Leopards on the attack. On the prowl, some might say, but ball nearly stolen away. Keep it alive to Layla Knox. In the corner, here's a 3 by Carter, no good. And Griggs with another board. She's got a double-double in the first half, this Kimberly Griggs. McCartney into the front court for the Braves. Works it to Hill. Hill toward the wing to Griggs. Looks down low, nothing going. They'll be a little patient on the offensive side now. Well, I say that, and McCartney shoots a 3. It's no good. And the rebound down to Layla Knox. She wants to push the other way. Drives in. Guarded by McCartney. She could go at her now and try to get her to pick up her third foul. And she will. She's going to try to drive in. McCartney kind of being a little tentative here. And now clearing a little space with the shoulder was Knox, and she'll be called for the offensive foul. So Knox will pick up her 4th here in the first half with 25.2 seconds to play in the half.
I mean, Knox was definitely the player that initiated contact there. Her teammates didn't care for the call, but I don't know what else you could have called.
So Knox will sit down, and into the contest comes Aubrey Jones for the first time.
Grace Ramsey came back in to run a little offense here.
25.2 seconds to play in the half. 35-1, the Lady Braves. Or 34, we think. The scoreboard says 35, but it's really 34. We'll check it at half to let you know for sure. Either way, it's a sizable lead. Hill to Ramsey. Over to McCartney. On the baseline, Heffington. Back out to Ramsey, 6 seconds. In the corner, McCartney from the wing for a 3, good. McCartney hits the 3. Since the scoreboard says it, we'll call it as well. 38-1. Lady Braves with a dominant first half in the sectional championship game. We're on the Little Chess Motors halftime show with halftime stats and analysis your way after this.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
A proud sponsor of the Lady Braves this postseason is Willman Farms Incorporated. Willman Farms Incorporated is a father and son operation taking pride in their work, providing custom farming services in the Pike County area. Call Josh at 217-242-1121 for all of your custom farming needs. That's 217-242-1121 for Willman Farms Incorporated, wishing the Lady Braves a successful postseason.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. It's a 37-1 advantage at the halftime break for the Pikeland Lady Braves over the Lincoln Leopards of Springfield Lincoln Magnet. Halftime stats are brought to you in part by Waters Concrete. Tim Waters and his crew, they offer quality concrete for your new build, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. It's Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. Give them a call at 309-252-1052. Well, turnovers in this contest have been a problem for the Lincoln Leopards. They've turned it over 22 times. Pikeland's turned it over 8 times in their own right. We've had no ties, no lead changes in the contest, and this 36-point lead, as they did get the score right on the board now, is the largest of the contest for the Lady Braves. Fouling situation, Pikeland does have a little foul trouble as Reese Ramsey has 3 fouls, Lincoln McCartney with 2. And then a single foul in the first half called on Bailey Hill, and also one on Kinley Griggs. On the other side of things, the Leopards with foul trouble of their own. 4 fouls in the first half committed by Lila Knox, 3 fouls by Essence Johnson, and then single fouls on Blessing Awater, also Abigail Mallet, and Jacazia Broomfield. Deja Carter also has a single foul in the first half. We'll take a look at team shooting percentages and individual scoring on the Little Jess Motors halftime show after this.
Pittsfield Mayor Gary Mendenhall and the First Lady of Pittsfield, Christy Mendenhall, are very proud of the PCS Lady Braves. We know how hard you have worked, and it's great to see you chasing your dreams in the postseason. Play hard, show good sportsmanship, and you'll always be winners to us. Good luck today from Pittsfield Mayor Gary Mendenhall and Christy. Wildcat Car Wash, located in Barry, Illinois, wishes the PCS Lady Braves the best in today's postseason game. Owners Corey and Gina Sherman and their family are proud to support all of the area teams and organizations. When you need to clean your car, think Wildcat Car Wash in Barry. Go Lady Braves, we are very proud of you. Damon Emmerich, loan officer at Great Rivers Bank, is a proud supporter of all area schools, teams, and student participants. Let Damon and the Great Rivers Bank team show you how easy the home loan process can be. Call Damon Emmerich at 217-285-4404. That's 217-285-4404, or check them out online at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The Mash-Offs LLC is a hog production company headquartered in Carlisle, Illinois, with a footprint spanning 6 states. The company has over 100 years of hog production experience and is one of the largest family-owned hog production networks in North America, with 150,000 sows and nearly 500 independent farms. The company has approximately 900 employees who focus on creating environmentally and economically sustainable hog production systems. Each year, the company raises enough hogs to provide pork to more than 15 million consumer households. The Mash-Offs Progressive Farming family style. Visit www.themashoffs.com for more information and to apply today.
Back of the Little Jess Motors halftime show. It's been all Pikeland in this first half of play, 37-1, and Tim's got a look at the rest of your halftime stats.
For the Springfield Lincoln Leopards, they have 1 point total, and that is to Abigail Mallet. For the Lady Braves, Lincoln McCartney has 8 points. Reese Ramsey has 11. Paige Willman has 2. Bailey Hill has 4. Kinley Griggs has 10. And Megan Heffington has 2. The Leopards are shooting 0 for 13 from the field, 0 for 9 from 3, 1 for 2 from the free throw line for 50%. And the Lady Braves are shooting 13 for 32 from the field for 41%, 2 for 3 from 3 for 67%, and 5 for 10 from the free throw line for 50%.
Lady Braves on top, 37-1 at the halftime break. A timeout here on the Little Jess Motors halftime show.
The team at Great Mortgage would like to wish good luck to Lincoln McCartney and the Lady Braves in their upcoming game. Good luck, girls. We are super proud of you. For all your home purchase and refinancing needs, call Donald McCartney and his team at Great Mortgage, 847-727-9312. Great Mortgage can help you with all your home purchase and refinancing needs. Licensed in 10 states, Great Mortgage is an equal housing lender. Good luck, Lady Braves.
Allen Auto Sales is the place to go for all of your pre-owned vehicle needs. We make the car buying process simple and are here to meet all of our customers' needs. Allen Auto Sales is located next to Pizza Hut in Pittsfield. Call us at 217-430-6372. That's 217-430-6372 for Allen Auto Sales, saying good luck to the Lady Braves in today's game. Central States Fiber are the local experts for all fiber installation services. Central States Fiber is also now offering custom underground boring services and can assist you with in-ground dog fence installation. Call Tyler Hill and Central States Fiber at 217-491-2874. That's 491-2874 for Central States Fiber. Wishing the Lady Braves good luck in today's game. Frank and Joe Gary McCartney are proud to support the PCS Lady Braves and wish them the best of luck in today's game. It's great to see the many hours of hard work, preparation, and dedication are paying off in such a positive manner. Do your best and continue to dream big. Good luck today to the Lady Braves from Frank and Joe Gary McCartney.
Back with you on the Little Jess Motors halftime show, 37-1. Well, John, the halftime talks, very different for these two teams. Jimmy Sanderson's group, I'm sure there's things they'd like to clean up, but it's kind of hard to be too upset when you're up 37-1. For this Lincoln squad, you got to just start with little things, trying to take care of the basketball, consecutive possessions, trying to get a field goal to go in for you. Just don't become frustrated. Again, this is not the first time the Lady Braves have done this to a squad. In fact, this will be the 24th time of the season as they've beaten everybody by 20-plus points.
Yeah, and, like as we talked about, Charlie, a little bit, I felt like their point guard in Abigail Mallett did a good job of knowing she needed to get the ball down the court. So she would take the ball, dribble the ball straight down the court, and at least get it into the front court, because if you don't, they're going to trap you on the sidelines. They're doing things well. They're just not hitting their shots so far.
37-1, Lady Braves on top. Our final break of the Little Jess Motors halftime show, second half play-by-play next.
Tom Womble's Dozing and Tiling has been serving the Pike County and surrounding area for 29 years. We offer all forms of conservation work, dry dams, terracing, waterways, seep tile, system tiling with complete GPS and mapping systems, ponds, lakes, draining dishes, brush clearing, wildlife pond, and much, much more. Call Womble's Dozing and Tiling today for your fall and winter needs. Call Tom at 217-242-3375. That's 217-242-3375 for Tom Womble's Dozing and Tiling.
Well, ready to roll here in the second half. It'll be Leopards basketball to start this third period. And ball out of bounds on the sideline for the Leopards. Essence Johnson will throw it in as some of the fans still getting settled back in their chairs here at the halftime break. Referee says, let's wait and make sure everybody is back and ready to go. And here we go. Johnson to inbound. Gets the ball in out front to Knox. Knox on the dribble against Hill. Hill nearly took it away. But Knox able to maintain the dribble here. She's still on the bounce. Works the pass on the right side to Carter. Carter tries the baseline move. Cut off there by McCartney. Pass back out. Tipped and it goes out of bounds. A turnover by the Leopards to start the second half. 5:39 to play in the third. Lady Braves have McCartney, Ramsey, Hill, Griggs, and Willman to start the second half. McCartney with it on the wing. Out top to Hill. Over on the right side, Ramsey. McCartney between the circles. Back to Bailey Hill. Ball fake and a pass out top to Ramsey. On the right side, McCartney looks in the post, who had Ramsey open in the middle for a second. But instead, they pass it around the perimeter. McCartney gets it back out top, trying to get this 2-3 zone moving around. Now to McCartney in the middle. Her little runner up, no good. Rebound loose and pulled in by Banks. Banks into the front court to Knox. Knox trying to avoid the double team that she knows coming her way. And now she's caught in the corner in some trouble and will throw a pass that's stolen away by Bailey Hill. Hill will take it on the run out into the front court to the right side. Shot put up no good. Rebound put back is good though by Kinley Griggs. And makes it 39-1. 4:40 to play in the third on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. Quickly the other way, Deja Carter dishes it off at the last second to Broomfield. Broomfield trying to go up. She is going to pass it back out and it's stolen away by Ramsey. Ramsey on the run out into the front court. She'll take it coast to coast. Layup up and good for Reese Ramsey. 4:20 to play in the third. Banks with it at the backcourt. Now crosses over, tries to drive middle. Ramsey will take it away again. Has an advantage up ahead, gets it down to Hill. Hill had to kind of make a good catch on it. Down to Griggs, who took her eye off of it, and a turnover here. Well, they're going to get saved by the held ball because the possession arrow favors the Lady Braves. Into the contest for Lincoln is Blessing Awater. Bounce pass comes to Ramsey. Her little 6-footer is good. And it's 43-1 Lady Braves. 4 minutes to play in this third period. Their first game of the state tournament in Auburn will be at 10 o'clock on Saturday morning. You might as well take the drive and come over and watch this squad play. If they would win that, they'd play again at 5 o'clock that night. Now as the player is on the ground, coach for Springfield Lincoln calls the timeout. And as they do that, we will pause as well. 3:45 to play in the third period, 43-1. Lady Braves on top. Back after this.
You deserve the best when it comes to your finances. C&B Bank and Trust offers a wide variety of loans to fit your needs. No matter what stage of life you're in, we want to help you get ahead so you can focus on what's important, like your family and your future. Stop by your Pittsfield location and see Noel Flessner or Jim Sanderson today. C&B Bank and Trust, helping to open doors since 1854. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
3 minutes, 43 seconds to play in the third. Clock's actually running right now.
Oh.
Out of timeout. Now that'll stop it.
They've had trouble with the clock all night. My goodness.
First day, maybe. In a close game, those kind of things could really matter. Not going to in this one. Here's a shot put up, no good. Rebound loose underneath, and Bailey Hill gets it for the Braves. The end of the front court to McCartney on the right wing. Feeds the post in Heffington. Right back out. Ball tip. McCartney runs it down near the baseline. She'll pick up the dribble. Looks for Hill. Hill actually ran into her own player as fresh into the game as Libby Kearns, the 7th grader. And they'll say that the reason Kearns was laying on the ground was because she got fouled. Nope. I'm wrong. They call it a foul on Bailey Hill. All right.
Okay.
Hill's second. Team first of the second half. So it'll be Leopard's ball here. On the wing with it is Simone Banks. Drives to the middle, puts up a shot, no good, and they'll say it's just out of bounds here for the Braves. Substitute into the contest is Deja Carter will come back in for the Leopards. And she will replace Aubrey Jones. Pikeland ball on the baseline, length of the court to go. 43-1 is the score. On the wing left side, into the game for the first time is Maddie Burton. Burton is a 6th grader for this Lady Brave squad. She'll pass it in the corner to Kearns. Kearns on the dribble, little pull-up jump shot, no good. Rebound loose underneath, and it's run down by Burton. Burton puts up a shot, won't fall. And the rebound this time to Essence Johnson. She'll clear it off into the front court. Banks runs coast to coast. Shot it up on the bottom of the backboard, no good. And the rebound, good hustle by Libby Kearns. She'll turn and take it quickly the other way. Kearns, coast to coast, high glass, no good. Rebound, Heffington, put it up, won't fall. Rebound again to Kearns. Her put back, no good. Rebound, Heffington, she's fouled. And she'll shoot 2. So Megan Heffington, the 7th grader, to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. 2:26 to play in the third.
That foul is going to be Essence Johnson's 4th foul, team first of the second half. Heffington to the free throw line, shooting 2. 43-1 the score. Pikeland with the lead, 2:26 to go in the third quarter of play. Heffington misses everything on that first one.
Trucks LLC, for all of your diesel repair needs, call Trucks. They're operating with mobile service units only at this time, as their new building is being constructed in the industrial park in Pittsfield. Look forward to serving the area with all of your diesel repair needs. Trucks, 217-922-0044, or like them on Facebook, TRUX Trucks.
Heffington's second was just a bit short also.
She'll sit down, has a smile on her face, as into the contest for the Lady Braves for the first time is Sydney Cox. Cox is 7th grader. So the Lady Braves with several subs in the game now, as they're on top 43-1 with 2:20 to play in the third. Out front with the basketball, Simone Banks. Off of the screen, now runs into the young lady who was setting the screen for her. Gets it down to Jones. Jones back out to Banks. Top of the key, Carter. Carter, a little jumper, no good. Rebound put back by Broomfield, won't fall. And the rebound to Kearns for the Lady Braves. Gets it to Hill. 2 minutes left in the third. Bailey Hill on the dribble out front. Long bounce pass to McCartney. Now it goes to Kearns on the baseline. To McCartney. Out between the circles, it's Burton. Over on the right side to Hill. Hill tries the dribble drive now. The ball knocked loose, trying to get the control of it, and it's taken away. Banks on the run out into the front court. Her runner is up and no good. Rebound underneath to Broomfield, and her pass is knocked loose. And a foul going to be called as Bailey Hill called for the foul as she was laying on the floor.
Bailey Hill's going to get called for the block, laying flat on the floor and not moving, so it's going to be her third and the team's second. It'll be ball out of bounds.
She said, that
was a hard luck foul. I tried to just lay still and
try to disappear. Here's Briley Jackson for the first time, a 7th grader for the Lady Braves. 1:32 to play in the third. Inbounds pass. Banks could have just gone to the backcourt to get it, but she saved it. And it comes free to Bailey Hill. Hill tries to drive inside now and is fouled with 1:25 to play in the third by Deja Carter.
It's going to be
Carter's second.
Sorry,
second.
Waiting for them to put it up, and it's still not there. So her second, team second.
1:25 left in the third. Burton to inbound on the baseline. Tried to throw the pass underneath. It's stolen away. Here comes the other way. No, ball stolen out of the air by Briley Jacks. Works it to Burton. High off the glass, no good. Jacks kept the rebound alive to Hill. Hill tries to back her way in. Caught into a double team now. And a tie-up. It'll be Lincoln basketball as the alternating possession arrow favors the Lincoln Leopards. 1:11 to play in this third period. The Leopards will have Deja Carter to bring the ball up. He'll work it on the dribble, gets past the defender, drives in, layup up no good. Rebound underneath, and Libby Kearns, another board. She's come in and done a nice job on the rebounding side. Hill now into the front court, has the ball knocked away from behind. It stays with the Braves. That will allow to come into the contest for the first time Ellie Sanderson. She is a 6th grader. So Sanderson in, Burton sits down. 54 seconds to play in the third period. No, computer, I don't want to restart now. Why would you ask such a question? 45 seconds to play in the third. And now Sanderson loses the ball out of bounds, so she'll have a turnover. It's the 13th against the Lady Braves. But they are still ahead quite a bit in that category on the takeaway side. Here comes Banks into the front court. Works a pass over on the left wing to Carter. Carter trying to get free on the dribble. She'll try the drive in and picked it up. Now turns around, finds herself open. Shot up no good. On the rebound is Broomfield. She's tied up by Hill. And on the alternating possession arrow, it'll be Braves basketball. 18.6 seconds to play in the third. Riley Jacks to inbound it. Gets it to Bailey Hill. 15 seconds to play in this third period. It's been all Lady Braves. Jacks with it on the wing right side. Works it on the baseline to Sanderson. Sanderson drives in. A little floater up. Good. Sanderson has her first two. Makes it 45-1. And that will be the third quarter score. After 3, it's the Pikeland Lady Braves. A quarter away from playing in the state finals for the second year in a row. They're on top 45-1.
Hey, Lady Braves, have a great time at the state tournament and make sure you do your best and have a good time and have fun. This message brought to you from Donna and Bryce Gleckler. Donna and Bryce just want you to have a ball as you experience the state tournament, being with your teammates, and seeing the student body root you on. Congratulations to the Pikeland Community School Braves and their run to the state tournament from Bryce and Donna Gleckler.
Steve's Crane Service and owner Keith Crane are proud to bring you this contest featuring the PCS Braves. Steve's Crane Service has been in business since 1991, based in Sherman, Illinois. We specialize in placing trusses on new home builds. We travel over a 100-mile radius for all customers. Call Steve's Crane Service at 217-971-1819. That's 217-971-1819. Good luck, Lady Braves, from Steve's Crane Service.
Ready to start the final quarter. It's 45-1. The Lady Braves on top of the Lady Leopards. Leopards will have the basketball to start the final quarter. And we'll sit there and line up for you here as Banks is out there along with Johnson, Jones, Carter, and the fifth young lady is Blessing Awater. There's the ball taken away, and Libby Kearns shuffled the feet, got a little excited as she got the steal. And so she turns it over on the travel. The Lady Braves have Hill, Kearns, Cox, Sanderson, and Jax is the fifth player out there right now. Pass comes in on the right side to Carter. Carter tries to dribble against Jax. Doing a nice job of the defense moving her feet. Now the baseline for Carter is shut off and she'll be called for a travel. It's been a while since we've seen Abigail Mallett. We do know she's been under the weather for the last week or so. Didn't play in their 8th grade game last night, I understand. And so she maybe not still feeling very well. We hate to see that for her. And we wish her well for sure. 5:04 to play in the contest. Here's Bailey Hill. Hill on the drive. Right side, Sanderson, a baseline jump shot, no good. Rebound down to Hill. Her shot up won't fall. Rebound Kearns puts it up, no good. Kearns has it again and is tied up. It'll stay with the Lady Braves. So out of bounds underneath. Inbounds pass comes in and is knocked away by Johnson. Who's sub coming in here, John?
Into the game for the Lady Braves comes Maddie Burton back in. And who else came in? Looks like, no, she's been in.
Cox now has a pass that's too hot to handle. Stolen away by Banks. And a ball out of bounds. I'll say Banks just lost it out of bounds.
Also, no, Briley Jax has been in the game. Two people came in. Maybe Cox came back in the game there, Charlie?
John can't count. 3:49 to play. Burton into the front court, finds Cox on the left side, and she can't corral it out of bounds on the Lady Braves. Running clock here in this final quarter.
Charlie, you can count on me waiting for you in the parking lot because I rode with you, but
that's right.
You know.
Thank you, Mr. Turley. I think it was Turley,
something like that.
Turley, Hurley. Here's a three on the way. Banks, no good. Rebound down to Briley Jackson. She's on the run into the front court. Picks it up and was trying to distribute to one of her teammates and had it knocked away.
Going to call the travel, so it'll be ball out of bounds to the Lincoln Leopards on the sideline in the backcourt.
For the Leopards, Ja'Kezia Broomfield comes back in. 3 minutes to play. We will have the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. We'll try to get a visit with Jimmy Sanderson, the head coach of the Lady Braves after this. Here's a shot put up, no good. Kearns, another rebound. He's coming and done a really nice job there. Burton into the front court for Pikeland. On the right side, Cox. Cox to Burton. Burton for a three off the mark. Rebound underneath, comes down to Broomfield. She gets it to Banks. Banks pushes it across, knocked away for a moment. Banks gets it back, shot up no good, fouled. And she will shoot 2 shots.
I believe that foul will go against Burton, but we'll wait and see. And it will. That'll be Burton's first, team third of the second half against the Lady Braves. To the free throw line goes Simone Banks. Her first shot is up and rolls off, no good. 45-1 the score. Lady Braves with the lead, just under 2 minutes to go in the game.
Here's Jalen Grimsley in for the first time. She's a 7th grader. And also checking in, I believe, is Peyton Martin for Pikeland.
See Banks, the second one in, makes it 45-2.
So Banks with the bank and makes it 45-2. 1:30 to play. Burton brings it up for the Lady Braves. Works a pass on the left side to Cox. Cox back out to Burton. Burton puts it on the dribble. Now reverses back to Cox. Cox for a 3, no good. Rebound. Sanderson will run it down for the Lady Braves on the offensive side. Throws a pass that's too wide for Burton. It's going to be run down by Banks. She'll take it coast to coast. Has it go off of her foot and out of bounds. And we see end of the contest now for the Lady Braves. Jax returns and Sanderson sits down. The other side back into the game, Deja Carter. Under a minute to play in this contest. 45-2. This group just keeps on rolling. Going to be 24-0 after the night. Jax, pull-up jump shot inside the arc. Off the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound. Dishes down low. Turnaround shot up and in for Peyton Martin. With a big smile on her face, she comes to the other end. 47-2. Now Jax nearly steals it away. Ball run down out here by Water. Now it is knocked loose up front. Knox goes to get it. 20 seconds to play. This second you're playing hard defensively. Here's a 3 on the way, no good by Carter. Saved in bounds. It is loose and secured by Peyton Martin. They'll say 2 players for Pikeland possess it at the same time, so it'll be a travel. Running clock, 7 seconds left. Johnson will throw it in. 3, 2, 1. A shot put up is no good, and the Pikeland Lady Braves are headed to the state finals with a 47-2 win over Springfield Lincoln. The Leopards finished their year at 12-4. The Lady Braves improved to 24-0 on the season. We take you to the Illini Community Hospital postgame show, where since 1942, Illini Community Hospital has been serving the communities they call home with high-quality medical care close to where you live. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org. Final stats, and we'll talk with Jimmy Sanderson, the head coach of the Lady Braves, next on Central Illinois Sports.
Farmers State Bank proudly supports the communities it serves, and we wish the Pikeland Community School Lady Braves the best of luck in the IESA postseason. As the area's top-ranked ag bank, we are proud to serve our customers from 6 locations in Pittsfield, Winchester, Whitehall, Jerseyville, and Hull. Farmers State Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender, saying go Lady Braves. Proudly supporting the PCS Lady Braves postseason run is Bella Reese Lawn Care. Owner Heath Ramsey providing quality lawn care and snow removal service in the Springfield, Illinois area. Call 217-801-2930. That's 217-801-2930 for Bella Reese Lawn Care. Wishing the Lady Braves good luck. Illini Community Hospital is committed to providing high-quality specialty care close to home. We are pleased to welcome Dr. William Severino, urologist, and Dr. Mark Mount, ear, nose, and throat physician, to the consulting physician clinic team at the Castile Center. Specialty care is also provided for orthopedics, cardiology, podiatry, obstetrics, oncology, and more. Learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org or call 217-285-2113, extension 3950 to schedule an appointment.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help you build a strategy to help your finances keep up with your needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois for a face-to-fact appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Few things compare to Camp Point Central's fans' dedication to the Panthers. The same can be said about Channel and the farmers they serve. You see, unlike other seed companies, they don't have salesmen. With Channel, you get the advantage of a dedicated Channel seedsman, a trusted year-round advisor who can provide the right recommendations for your fields. It's their hands-on approach that truly sets them apart. Customized service, expert advice, elite seed management products. Find your Channel seedsman at channel.com or contact local district sales manager Matt Hughes at 217-242-8852.
Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more.
Back with you on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. Lady Braves headed to the state finals in a 47-2 win over the Lincoln Leopards. The Lady Braves jumped out to a 25-0 lead after the first quarter, led 37-1 at half, 45-1 after 3. And in the fourth quarter, they scored just 2 points, but only give up 1 and win this one 47-2. A big thing in this contest, they forced 33 turnovers. The Lady Braves did have 19 of their own, but several of those came toward the end of the contest. For the Lady Leopards, Abigail Mallett and Simone Banks, each with a single point apiece. For the Lady Braves, 15 points on the night for Reese Ramsey. Kinley Griggs had 12 points to go along with 14 rebounds as she collects a double-double. Lincoln McCartney with 8 all in the first half. 4 points for Bailey Hill, and then 2 points apiece for Paige Willman, Peyton Martin, and Megan Heffington with 2 points to go along with 10 rebounds in the win for the Lady Braves. The Lady Braves will play on Saturday in Auburn, and they'll play the 10 o'clock contest at Auburn in the Class 3A state championships. And we'll get you there in a second if we can get back to the page I'm trying to get to here to let you know who they were playing the winners of. I think it was Litchfield and Staunton. And we have not seen a score in that contest yet. They're playing over at Divernon, so Litchfield's 20-2, Staunton is 21-0 on the season. We can tell you that the Lady Braves will play at 10. If they win, they'll play again at 5 o'clock. If they lose, they would be eliminated from contention in the state tournament. Let's pause for a break on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. When we come back, we'll visit with Lady Braves head coach Jimmy Sanderson.
Midwest Snowing, your locally owned shaved ice business, is looking forward to seeing all of our loyal customers this summer. Come try one or all of our over 30 flavors, including sugar-free and the Snowy Natural line, which has no artificial dyes or flavoring. Check out our Facebook and Instagram pages to see our schedule. If you want to see us at your event, message us on Facebook or contact us at 217-730-8886. When the weather gets hot, come see us at Midwest Snowy, the cool part of summer.
Did you know that Prairieland FS doesn't just sell seed? They treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Growers trust Prairieland FS to deliver top-performing crop protection products that promise the best performance before, during, and after the growing season. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
Welcome back on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show, visiting with Jimmy Sanderson, the head coach of the 7th grade Lady Braves, who are headed to the state finals, 24-0 on the year. And Coach, first of all, congratulations to you and your squad.
Thank you, Charlie, and thank you guys for coming and covering this game. I know it means a lot to the people that weren't able to make it here. So
You know, we watched this contest, and it looks, I don't know, for your opponents, eerily similar to it has most of the year. You guys put a lot of pressure on people, turn them over quite a bit, and the young ladies do a really nice job at capitalizing on those mistakes for the other team.
Yeah, that's kind of our strength is the pressure of the ball, full court. We're not always able to do it against some teams, but tonight we was able to take advantage of it, and the girls are really improving on the full court defense, and our guards have always been able to put pressure on the ball with their quickness and athletic ability, but now we're able to get the post players involved, our back line, and they're able to rotate up and see some things and get some steals, and it's really making the full court press dangerous.
You have a squad that turned the ball over, I think it ended up maybe 19 times. Several of those late in the contest when you're trying to play some of your other players who get some playing time later in the contest. But for the most part, do a pretty good job of taking care of the basketball, and a lot of that starts with your three guards out front in Hill, McCartney, and Ramsey.
Yeah, we are a lot better when those three are on the floor. Most of our offenses are designed for those three to be on the floor. When one of them gets in foul trouble or has to go off for any reason, we kind of slow down on the offensive end a little bit. So we like to keep them on the floor, and as you saw, we're pretty good with them out there. They're great in transition. They run the floor great, and our post players run the floor really well. Usually the first one down the floor is Kinley Griggs. When she's in the game, she's made a living this year being the first one down the floor and getting easy layups. And that's just her wanting it more than anybody else, and you got to appreciate that.
Plus, Kinley's figured out if she gets down the floor, they're going to find her most of the time, so she's going to get a chance at a layup. She had a double-double in the contest, and she was already, at that point, at the first half, she really does a nice job, very aggressive rebounding.
Oh, yeah. She's a force inside, and she's relatively new to basketball. She didn't get much time last year, and she played with the girls in the off season, and she's just really finding her stride right now, and I'm expecting big things out of her down the road.
This is a point most of these girls have been at least part of the program, or some of them played key roles last year in the team that finished in second place, but they'll head back to the state tournament. Again, good to kind of get some of that under their belt last year, so it's not the first time, but once you get to that level, every team you play is going to pose a challenge.
Yeah, we're everybody's going to have some really strong points, either probably really strong guards or a big presence inside from now on. So we've got to be ready for that. But I like our chances against anybody. These girls are as tough as you'll find mentally and physically, and I think they're up for any challenge that's going to be thrown at us.
You play at Auburn High School for the state tournament. You play at 10 o'clock in the morning against the winner of Staunton and was it Litchfield? Is that who they were playing today? So you'll play the winner of that contest. If you're able to win that game, you play again at 5 o'clock tonight. You'd like to see a big crowd on hand, kind of like there was tonight, to help root these young ladies on. They've had a good season, and a lot of that is because they have a lot of folks behind them really pulling for them.
You're right. Most definitely. We've got a great fan base. I think the fans love to come and watch these girls play. They love the energy, and the fans bring a lot of energy to these girls. We kind of feed off of it. Our press and our transition always seems to be better when there's a big crowd on hand. So nice crowd tonight. I'm glad that the school was able to do the fan bus, and we had a lot of people help out with that in the community, and that's greatly appreciated by everybody. And hopefully, like you said, on Saturday we can get a really nice crowd at Auburn. It should be familiar to everybody. So hopefully this year we just come out with a little bit better ending. And hopefully we see you all on Saturday.
And you and your coaching staff with Frank McCartney and Sydney Himmelman did what all good coaches do. You just stay out of the way in these, right?
Yeah, I tell you what, they're great. They do a lot of stuff that goes unnoticed, and it's just I can't thank them enough. Sydney was here last year, and the kids really have a nice bond with her. But Frank has brought in another level of leadership, and just he's a great guy to have around in practice. The girls are familiar with him, and so you can see by some of our post players, their development, a lot of that's got to do with Coach Frank.
Coach, congratulations on the victory. We'll look forward to seeing you on Saturday.
I appreciate it, Charlie. Thanks for coming and doing the game. We really appreciate it.
That's Jimmy Sanderson, the head coach of the PCS Lady Braves. They win this contest 47-2. Time to name our player of the game Presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones Financial Advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. And how about the night from young Miss Kinley Griggs? She's going to be our Player of the Game in this contest. Finished the game with 12 points and 14 rebounds in the double-double. And we can tell you officially now that the Lady Braves will play Staunton. So the Lady Braves will be 24-0. Staunton will be 22-0. And they'll square off at 10 o'clock in the morning from Auburn High School this Saturday. We'll be there to cover the game for you on Central Illinois Sports. For those of you who can't attend, for those of you who can, you should head in the car and plan on spending the day with the Lady Braves. For John and Tim Hull, I'm Charlie Hull. We thank you. We thank all of the sponsors for helping to bring this game to you tonight, as we've had another Central Illinois Sports presentation. The Lady Braves headed to state.